President Trump promising to cut down on regulations affecting the drone industry. The president met with tech leaders at the White House yesterday. Our next guest was in the meeting. Ben Marcus is the CEO of AirMap, and he joins us now. You're a drone company, right, Ben? I don't know whether you make them or use them. Which is it?
Actually, we provide sort of air traffic control services for drones. You can think of us as the next generation of air traffic control for drones that are flying at very low altitudes.
So airports hire you to tell the control tower where are the planes, how close are they, where are the drones, are they in a safe space? That's what you do?
Yes, we do that. We work with organizations like the FAA and others around the world, as well as the drone makers and the drone operators to make sure that they're flying safely.
It occurs to me that one of the things that you really want is regulation. You want a rule book so that you can operate it within it and expand your business. Did you get the feeling at the meeting with the president yesterday that he would be flexible on regulations for drones?
Yeah, absolutely. We want smart regulations. You know, the Department of Transportation set out a really intelligent framework for innovation of self-driving cars on the roads that allow companies to operate in a commercial sense with insurance to experiment. These are 3,000-pound, vehicles made of glass and steel near pedestrians and so forth. But for drones, so far, even a 3-pound drone, we need a specific permission every time we want to fly over somebody. So the operating environment is much less friendly, and we're looking for smart regulation to allow us to innovate.
Do you think that's coming to you? Smart regulation? Is it coming quickly?
You know, it's not coming as quickly as we'd like, but the FAA, NASA, industry are working in a public and private partnership to develop the infrastructure that will really, allow the drone industry to thrive.
How many airports use your service?
We have about 130 airports here in the United States, and we also have a joint venture with an e-commerce company in Japan called Rakuten, and we're deploying these services across Japan as well. What
kind of drones do you fly? You mentioned like 3,000-pound glass and steel. Is that what you're flying?
No, I was talking about cars. No. So cars, cars on the road that present a lot of risk to people are quite heavy, and yet very lightweight 3-pound drones flying over people are a problem. So this is what we're trying to fix.
So
our
what do you fly?
services are used by drones. Well, I fly airplanes and helicopters myself, but also drones. I have a small drone that only weighs 0.6 of a pound that I fly in my backyard. And so, drones span all sorts of size ranges. The category of small drones, which is really the focus here, are 55 pounds and below.
Okay. Forgive me for saying it, but you're a young guy. Have you been in the drone business all your life?
No, I started my career in aviation as a flight test engineer, certifying airplanes. Also a flight instructor. I've flown all kinds of aircraft through my career, and recently got involved with drones because I really think it presents the next frontier for aviation technology.
Really? I mean, I see your point. Now, AirMap, that's your company. How old is it?
Yes, sir. We are 2.5 years old. We're 55 people and growing strong.
Okay. Tell me how much you're growing. I know you don't have to. You're going to tell me what your revenues are this, the last calendar year and the calendar year before that. You're going to tell me?
Well, what I'll say is that we're providing these services for more than 100,000 drone flights every day. The FAA, with about 40,000 employees, manages flights of about 50,000 aircraft per day. So it gives you a sense of the scale of the drone industry and the opportunity we have for growth.
Oh, that's great stuff. Ben, thanks very much for joining us today. I find it fascinating, and it really is a growth industry. Good stuff. Ben Marcus, everyone. AirMap CEO. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate it.